Behind me is our 997 Gen 2 Porsche 911 from 2008, and in this video we're going to do a walk around because this car is for sale. So if you're interested in buying it, stick around, watch it, and we'll go into it in a bit more detail. Somewhat annoyingly, it's just started raining and I've just cleaned this car. Let's go through the details then. This car was registered in August 2008. That was when it was first put on the road. It's got just over 134,000 miles on it. It is MOT'd till September next year, that's 2026. There are 13 stamps in the book. It has had 7 former keepers. It's got 2 keys, a stack of paperwork, and all the original book. Let's have a look around then, and all the tyres match. They are Michelin Pilot Sport. The wheels probably let the car down a little bit. They're black. They could probably do with a refurb. But the tyres all match. They've got loads of tread. I've got all the paperwork for when they were replaced. I think they were put on towards the end of 2023, so not ages and ages ago. The last service for this car was in April this year at Porsche in Bisley. It was serviced, just a small service, at 132,000 miles. It's a UK supplied car. It comes, so you can see my phone now, I've got my little cheat sheet that I keep referring to. It comes with sport steering wheel. These are the options that it has. Let's get into it. Top tint on the windscreen there. It's a 997 Gen 2, so obviously you get all of the lovely interior. Most importantly, I should have said this right at the start, this is a manual, 6-speed manual, 3.6 Carrera 2. Quite a rare car. It doesn't say Carrera on the back, it says 911 in black script. It does have Porsche PSE, Porsche Sports exhaust. It's got leather front and rear seats, and you'll notice all of the tops of the door and tops of the dash are all in leather. It does have a red fabric, sort of suede Alcantara, I guess, center console, which I believe it would have come with. There's a few videos on the channel of this car, and there you go, you see the back seats. In one of them, somebody actually commented, or came back, previous owner actually, which is always nice, and sent me a video of when he had it, and he mentioned that, yeah, the Alcantara gear knob gator was all original. Right, I'm just going to pop the rear so you can have a look. The distinguishing feature of any Gen 2 997 is the more robust, more fuel efficient, generally more reliable in terms of bore score, much less prone to bore score issues than the previous Gen 1 997. So 3.6, that gets you 345 brake horsepower, and 0 to 60 in about 4.7 seconds, and onto a top speed of well over 150 miles an hour, where allowed, of course. This car has a rear wiper. A lot of people are not fans of rear wipers on 911s, but I quite like it. This arguably is a perfectly spec'd Gen 2 997. Having a manual gearbox, just having rear wheel drive. I have had a C4S 997 Gen 2 PDK convertible, and it was all the things that I didn't really like about a 911, whereas this is all the things I do like. Drive to the rear wheels, yes. Manual gearbox, yes. Coupe body shape, yes. Just the right level of power. 345 brake horse is all you need in the modern world, and yeah, you get the best of it all. Okay, just for those of you who don't know some of the subtle differences in Gen 2s, besides the engine and reliability, obviously, you get slightly different front bumper, you get slightly different front lights. They're actually DRLs, you get daytime running lights. You get slightly different wing mirrors. These are actually a bit bigger than the Gen ones, and you get slightly different rear tail lights. You can see there's a curve in them, slightly different exhaust. There's loads of other changes, but most of them are sort of all underneath. And the big one as well, let's step inside, have a quick look inside, is obviously the center console. They were prone to perishing the buttons in Gen 1s, and in this, no such sign. Brakes in this car, discs all around, obviously, really good. They work really well. Windscreen, that's me looking at the windscreen, you can try and see through it. I would hazard a guess is original. There are no cracks at all in it, or chips or anything like that. It is a great bit of kit. Let's give it a start up so that you can hear it. Hear the solidity as I close that door. Okay, you have to put your, let's pop it into neutral. You have to put your foot on the clutch to start it. I'm going to move my seat slightly forward. I've been cleaning it today. Right, 134,000 miles. Mentioned it was last service April this year, 132. Also NM Automotive. It has a plug-in for Apple CarPlay, which you can connect wirelessly or through a lead should you choose to charge up. And literally, you've still got the original system accessible, but I generally plug into CarPlay. There you go. It loads up. There's a way of switching to the original system. There you go. Press and hold info, and it will go back to the original system, which is interesting if you want to look at, what can you see, trip information. There you go, you can get some information about the last trip you did, MPG, etc. But that's always back to that. I won't put any music on for copyright reasons, but yeah. Right, foot on the clutch. Let's open the door so we can hear that. That is pretty much a cold start. I used it earlier in the day. What's the time now? It's 3 PM. Probably this morning, about 10 o'clock. So, yeah, that's a cold start. Give it a little blip. Let's have a look at the bonnet. You also get the spoiler, which you can raise and lower using a button somewhere. Let's push that. And come out, there you go. Oh, sporty. It has been PPF'd. It had well over £1,000 worth of PPF on it, and it's been done really well. You can barely see it, but it's got it all in the important bits. That's not to say it's not without its imperfections. Here you go, you can see at the front just about, sorry it's raining, but it's got PPF all on the front. So in actual fact, you can see the DRLs have come on, LEDs everywhere. The car itself with that PPF presents, I sound like a right salesman, it presents very well. It really does. Let's stand back and have a look at it. And my drive's on a slope, so there you go. It's got a few cool 911 things. It's a pure, unadulterated, purest, probably peak. Oh shit! Just dropped my phone. Probably peak, some might say, Porsche 911. The Gen 2 997. They got it pretty good with the 996 and 997, but they perfected it with the Gen 2. Got the engine right, a bit more fuel efficiency, bags of power, more reliability, rear wheel drive, manual gearbox. It is a nice bit of kit. So it's for sale. You'll know if you've seen the other videos on the channel. I've owned this car for over a year and a half or so. I bought it to have with my sister. So my sister used it for a bit, I used it for a bit, and we swapped over every so often. So it's registered in my name at my address. She drove it for a bit and I drove it for a bit, so we could both sort of get the benefit of having a cool 911. But yeah, now it's for sale. My daughter is of the age where she will want her own car, which means something has to give, and unfortunately, that's not to say we won't continue cool cars. If you make out, there is an Alfa Romeo Giulia Veloce there in the garage, and possibly a Quadrifoglio would replace that at some point. But yeah, anyway, there you go. 997 Gen 2, 997 Carrera 2 Gen 2, 3.6 manual, 134,000 miles, 13 stamps in the book, full service history, MOT to September. Hit us up if you're interested, you want to come and have a look. Proof of insurance, go out for a quick drive, do a deal. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.